Carnival Jubilee was launched in December 2023 and christened in a traditional naming ceremony on February 24th, 2024. And what a momentous occasion it was. Not only did the legendary Gwen Stefani bless the ship as its godmother, but the date also marked the 100th birthday of the late Carnival founder, Ted Arison. You can see the spirit of Texas everywhere you look on Jubilee, from the star on the hull art to the ship's permanent home in the Lone Star State. And let me tell you, the ship is bigger and bolder than ever. Hey y'all, welcome to Galveston. We are just about to board Carnival Jubilee and we cannot wait to share some tips and tricks if you are boarding this incredible ship. There are some things about this ship that are very similar to the other Excel class ships, but there's also some beautiful, unique areas. So come aboard and let's talk about 10 tips and tricks and things you must know before you cruise on Carnival Jubilee. Because y'all, this ship is bananas. When you board Carnival Jubilee, prepare to be dazzled. Your first impression, Grand Central, a 3-story atrium that will blow you away. Imagine floor-to-ceiling windows, enormous LED screens, and a ceiling twinkling with 1,400 color-changing lights. Grand Central spans decks 6, 7, and 8 and houses lots of popular venues. A few of those spots include the Grand View Bar, Sushi and Teppanyaki, the Comedy Club, the Java Blue Cafe, and of course, Center Stage. Center Stage is where you'll find live music and performances, while the Grand View Bar serves refreshing drinks and a front row seat to this area, which really feels like the heart of the ship. So, what do you think of Jubilee so far? I'm Sherry with CruiseTipsTV, and we'd love to invite you to subscribe and hit that like button. Your thumbs ups make a huge difference, and we're super glad that you're here. As we show you around this ship, we'll share lots of tips and tricks, and even the most frequently asked question about Jubilee. What do you think people are like, huh? About? This is kind of going to take you by surprise. Be sure to stay to the end of this video too, because we're going to tell you how to grab our Carnival Cruise packing list. All right, let's dive back into those must-know tips, starting with something you need to know about the first day of the cruise. Now, Texas has strict state laws around alcohol consumption, so Carnival can't sell the Cheers drink package until the second day of the cruise, starting at 6 a.m. Now that means that drinks purchased on the first day of your cruise will be charged to your sail and sign card. But don't worry, you're not going to be charged for the drink package until the second day. Also, the drink menu is a little bit limited on boarding day until after sail away. So don't worry if you don't see your favorite cocktail right away. Now, each bar will display a menu of exactly what is available, and trust me, there's some really great options. Now, the full menu usually becomes available just a couple of hours after sail away on your first day. All right, now on to some more juicy details. Jubilee is all about unique zones, and you won't want to miss any of them. First up, Currents. It's the brand new aquatic themed zone that spans 2 decks. Check out the mesmerizing video screens and chill out at the ultra cool Dr. Inks bar. Dr. Inks, aka drinks. See what they did there? I could stay at Dr. Inks all day, and I bet that you will feel the same way. You'll also find the Alchemy bar in the current zone, as well as Emerald's Bistro 717 and the Golden Mermaid bar. We'll come back to the Golden Mermaid a little bit later. All right, if you're sailing with kids, they'll love watching for the orca and other aquatic creatures to appear on the screens, as well as lots of other surprises. The music and sound effects are super cool here, and they make this area special to come to as often as possible throughout your cruise. Each night of the cruise will showcase different themes, so be sure to stop by and check out the changing portals. Now, the staircase connecting the Currents and Shores zone is super pretty too. You're going to want to check this out and take some photos here. Speaking of cool, Are you ready for it? The all-new Shores Zone is a great place to enjoy casual eats like pizza and hot dogs indoors. This area gives boardwalk vibes. It houses the Marina Bar, Beach Buns, and Coastal Slice, the pizzeria. Now, located aft on Deck 9, don't miss Summer Landing. This prime real estate on the back of the ship is one of my favorite areas. It holds the Heroes Tribute Bar, Guy's Pig and Anchor Smokehouse Brewhouse, and outside, a pool, hot tub, and bar. Fun to know, there is a secret ice cream machine in what looks like a food truck at the Heroes Bar. It's a great spot to sneak off and snag some refreshing soft serve while paying tribute to our military heroes. I just love it back here. Just inside Summer Landing, you'll find guest services. It's kind of in an interesting place. There's several specialty restaurants on this deck too, including Rudy's Sea Grill and the gorgeously designed Cucina del Capitano. Now, something good to know for now, one dinner per cruise at Cucina del Capitano is included in your cruise fare, so be sure to stop by and check it out early. Oh, and on the first day of your cruise, this is one of my favorite tips for you guys. You can make dining inquiries usually from about 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. When I was on Jubilee, this actually took place right here at Cucina del Capitano. So go check out those maitre d' open hours on your first day. Craving a steak or some fine seafood? We have an amazing money-saving tip to share with you. Check with the staff at Rudy's Sea Grill and the Steakhouse to find out if they're offering a complimentary bottle of house wine on the first night of a cruise. This is a great Carnival secret that lots of cruisers miss, and it's a wonderful way to avoid the busy main dining room on night one. You can kick off your cruise with a special meal and save some money on drinks. The Steakhouse offers an open concept kitchen and beautiful seating with views. And Rudy's Sea Grill serves up selections like seafood bisque and crab stuffed lobster tail imperial. Chef Rudy is very proud of his team and is head chef on Jubilee, and he asked me to be sure to personally invite you to dine at Rudy's Sea Grill. And don't miss the specialty cocktails on the menu here. Chef Rudy told me to have you try the Smooth Seas or the Santorini Martini next time you're here at his beautiful restaurant. Okay, now for one of the most commonly asked questions about Carnival Jubilee. Where the heck is Guy's Burgers? Well, if you're used to older Carnival ships, you might be looking for Guy's on the pool deck, but it's not there. It is actually up one deck from the pool on deck 17. It's on the same deck as the arcade and the second level of the Red Frog Tiki Bar. Everybody is like, where is Guy's Burgers when they're on this ship? Speaking of food, you may be wondering what your free dining options are on Carnival Jubilee. Honestly, there's so many spots that are included in your cruise fare. You might spend an entire 7-night cruise without trying all of them. To name just some, you have the buffet restaurant with all of this gorgeous seating. You have the elegant main dining rooms. You have Blue Iguana located poolside for tacos and burritos. You do have Guy's Burgers, Beach Buns, Coastal Slice, Cucina del Capitano for Italian, even for lunch, Shack's Big Chicken, and of course, street eats. Need some peace and quiet? You should know the Serenity Deck on Jubilee is massive. This adults-only oasis has its own pool, perfect for cooling off in the hot Texas or Caribbean sun. There's endless amounts of seating in this area, and it's peaceful place to hang out in a more tranquil setting if you just need a little break from all of the fun. Of course, it has its own bar, and during limited hours, there's a little salad bar here too. Now, if you have some extra spending money in your budget, you can head up to Loft 19 and inquire about cabana rentals. Here's a look at the pricing when I was on this ship. Now, when we asked our community about their favorite spot on Jubilee, many of them said the Red Frog Tiki Bar is the place to be. With 2 levels, endless rum options, and fun bartenders, you'll be making new friends by the pool deck in no time. Our tip for the Red Frog, head here on your first day to get into the cruise mood. The bartenders know what they're doing, and they'll have you smiling and just maybe working up the courage to get on the dance floor for the sail away party. Let me tell you, these guys are awesome. Now, don't forget about the Havana bar as well. The inside area of this Cuban bar is open to everybody, so you can enjoy the indoor portion of Havana without being a Havana guest. Anybody else have Havana Ooh-Na-Na stuck in their head? Yeah, I do too. The live music here is amazing and the place to be at night. The outside area is reserved for guests who have reserved a Havana cabin, and it's absolutely beautiful as well. For the little ones and the big kids at heart, there's a whole lot of fun waiting on Jubilee. As you'd expect, there are the age-appropriate kids clubs, which are awesome, by the way, and of course, the amazing arcade up on deck 17. But we all know where we're going to find our kids all week, right? They're going to be outside enjoying the ultimate playground. They will not be able to get enough of the water slides, the Waterworks Aqua Park, and the sports square with full court basketball. There's even a mini golf course for a little casual putting fun, and an awesome ropes course with a plank extending out over the side of the ship. This is definitely where you're going to find me. A little tip about Waterworks: when you hear the bell sound, that means the bucket is about to dump. All right, one of the best spots to get your adrenaline pumping on board is with a ride on Bolt, the roller coaster. Here is what you need to know about Bolt. It costs $15 per person per ride, and here's what you're going to need. You're going to need closed-toed and closed-back shoes, so think sneakers. You're also going to need to wear shorts or pants. No dresses or skirts are going to work here. Riders need to be at least 52 inches tall and under 77 inches, weigh less than 300 pounds, and if you're under 12 years old, grab a buddy over 15 to ride with you. Trust me, the thrill is worth the rules. Now, this is a really quiet coaster, by the way. This isn't going to disturb people who are chilling by the pool. It's actually quite tame. All right, looking for another unique spot on Jubilee? We might have saved the best tip for last. Heading back to the current zone, there's a special place that's brand new to Jubilee, and it's the Golden Mermaid Bar. It's a must visit. Not only does it have a killer drink selection, but a detailed ship model and a mural behind it are Insta-worthy masterpieces. Now, look for the secret artwork in the mural, like a sneaker with the Carnival logo on it and scenes from SpongeBob SquarePants. Finally, the crew on this ship is incredible. They're friendly, helpful, and always down to make your cruise unforgettable with some Texas-size hospitality. So there you have it, friends. 10 tips to help you maximize your Carnival Jubilee experience. Now, I promised you a special planning tool earlier in the video, and our Carnival Cruise packing list is linked in the description and the comments of this video, and it lists out everything you're going to need to pack for your Carnival Cruise. We're going to post a couple of other Carnival videos you might enjoy too, with some tips and tricks. I can't wait for you to experience this ship for yourself. Tell us in the comments what you're most excited to experience on Jubilee. Don't forget to like, subscribe, do all the things, hit the notification bell for more cruise tips and tricks. Until next time, y'all, we'll see you on the high seas.